Power! She down there cooking some damn spam.
These samples.
Hey everyone, it's Micah Fragrance back at it again with another video. Today I'm going over 3 fragrances I regret buying. Now, 2 of these colognes are like serious colognes. One of them you might be surprised that it's on this list. Another one isn't a very serious fragrance. So let's dive into the fragrance that I wouldn't really say is a serious cologne. So that cologne is the Michael Jordan cologne. Now, there's nothing coherently wrong with this fragrance. It doesn't smell bad. Now, longevity projection, I'm not sure because I've never worn this fragrance. It's like fresh, green, and maybe like aquatic almost. I'm not completely sure. I'll try and find the note breakdown. I don't know if I will be able to find it, but it should be up there if I did find it. It kind of just smells like a freshly cut grass. Now, if you enjoy that scent, maybe try it, but this is just a weird fragrance, you know, and I bought it very early on into my fragrance collecting journey. I probably had like 2 or 3 fragrances before this. I purely bought it just based off the name. I'm like, oh my God, Michael Jordan. Love Michael Jordan, if you couldn't tell. And I really did like the bottle. Like, I liked how it has that basketball design on it and everything. And I looked up the reviews, and the reviews were good. And like I said, nothing coherently wrong with this fragrance. I just don't really enjoy it. And I've never worn it. So maybe I should give it a wearing, you know, then really get my opinions of it. But just never really felt like I wanted to wear this because I don't want to smell like a freshly cut grass, if that makes any sense. But I only spent like $12 on this, so it wasn't like this was $80, $100, and I'm out $100. I'm out $12, so really not the biggest deal. This next fragrance on the list might surprise a decent amount of you guys. That fragrance is Versace Eros EDT. Now, I do enjoy this fragrance. It's a good, it has mint and apple in the opening, a nice fresh opening, and then it's like a pure Madagascar vanilla dry down. It's a good fragrance. If you like vanilla heavy fragrances, definitely get it. Now, I got a good batch too. I get like 8 to 9 hours longevity, 2 to 3 feet. So why do I regret getting this fragrance? It's because I had never smelt the flankers of it. I had only smelt the EDT. I was like, oh, I really want the EDT. I wish I got Eros Flame, which I did end up getting right there. So I did end up getting Eros Flame, but I wish I got like the Eau de Parfum, maybe even the Parfum. I'm not the biggest fan of the Parfum, so I wish I just got Eros Flame or Eros Eau de Parfum. Now, again, nothing wrong with this fragrance, and I do still enjoy this fragrance and wear it. I just wish I would have got the EDP because I do enjoy that one more. But this is a good fragrance, especially if you're just starting out with. I got this for my birthday, you know, and it is a good fragrance. It treated me well. I really enjoyed it when I first got it, but then my taste kind of matured a little bit, and I'm just like, every time I wear it, I kind of think in the back of my head, I'm like, I wish I would have got Eros Eau de Parfum over this, but it's still a good fragrance. So that's why you guys might be surprised, because I still do wear this fragrance, not insanely often, but still pretty often enough where you guys probably wouldn't think I regret getting this fragrance, but it's still a good fragrance in the end, so not too upset over that one. Also, this was a gift, so I'm not out any money on it, so kind of lucky. Still a good fragrance. Just wish I would have asked for one of the flankers instead. Now, this last one was one of my first fragrances, and that fragrance is Mont Blanc Explorer. Mont Blanc Explorer is a clone of Creed's Aventus. It's woody, it's citrusy, it has a leather note in the dry down. This isn't a bad fragrance by any means again. I just am not the biggest fan of the Creed Aventus DNA. Now, when I first got this fragrance, this was like my signature scent. This is all I was wearing, and I thought it smelled pretty good, and it still does smell good. Longevity is okay, like 5 to 6 hours. It's an Eau de Parfum concentration, so not that strong for that concentration. Not a bad smelling fragrance, and yes, you will get compliments. I just don't really like the Creed Aventus DNA anymore. I mean, it's a good DNA if you're working, going to school, something like that. You want something professional. But other than that, I don't really like this DNA that much. Now, that's not that bad, and it is a nostalgic scent because it's what I used to wear a lot, as I said. I just wish I would have gotten something different. You know, I paid for this retail, so I could have got like Versace Dylan Blue back then. I could have got just something better. You know, I could have got Dylan Blue. I could have got Versace Eau Fraiche. I could have got, you know, even like Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum or something like that. Obviously, those are just kind of like random fragrances that I would prefer over this. And for what this fragrance does, I think it was a good buy at the time. But looking back on it, I wasn't that knowledgeable within fragrances. This was like my 2nd or 3rd fragrance, and I just thought it really smelled nice. I didn't even go to the Dillards that had all the fragrances. This one was just out on display, and I was like, wow, I really enjoy this scent. So wish I would have just gotten something different. Not a bad scent, and I do wear this one not very often though. I probably wear this not more than like once a month, and it's a decent fragrance, just not the best. You know, like I said, I just don't really care for the Creed Aventus DNA anymore. Not a bad fragrance though, especially if you're just getting into collecting. So those are the 3 fragrances I regret buying. Let me know if any of these surprised you. I have a feeling Versace Eros might have surprised some of you guys, and maybe even Mont Blanc Explorer, because I know I put out a few shorts saying, oh, the Creed Aventus DNA is still good. My nose has just been maturing, I suppose, so I don't really like it as much as I used to. But as always, like I said, let me know what you guys think about my video in the comments below. Let me also know a fragrance you guys regret buying, or fragrances if you have them. I hope you all have a great day. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching this video. Peace, everyone.